beautiful ones. This is Miss Arketha, Soul to Soul Connection, coming to you with Aries. Hello, it's December. We made it through, Aries. It's almost the end of the year. 2019 is almost over. Well, I've already prayed over the cards. This is your December 2019 reading. We've already meditated over them and they are laid out, okay? Before we get started, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. We're trying to get 1,000 subscribers so I can go live on YouTube. Yes. All right. Please comment, like, and share all of this Miss Arketha love. Let me know how you feel about the reading. Did it resonate? Okay? All right. Let me see what December holds for my beautiful Aries. All right. Okay. Okay. Well, it's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good. Okay, so 2019 has been such like a roller coaster ride for you, Aries. And so the cards are kind of just really stating and showing that you are, you have moved past that. You worked really hard and moved past that. The first card I want to show is the Gaia card. Wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. Okay, and I think that is a lot about what you figured out how strong you really were this year, Aries. The pitfalls, just all the ups and downs that you had to go through to get this far, because you knew that you did not want to go into a new year, the next year, with the same type of energy. So you really went within. Now, some of you, I'm going to say December, you may be dealing with some type of health issue. Just be true about it. And I think that some of you have been a little stressed out. You probably are either thinking about going into 2020 like, I got to work out more next year, like I got to do more about this health issues. Like, knowing that if you work out more, if you do more to work out, that you can resolve some of the health issues that some of you may have. So I think that's just more about what December is going to be about, that you are stating that, you're going to go into 2020 with more of that. More of accepting where you're at and with the lessons that you've learned. The universe is, the source is telling me here, source, share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. And I think that's exactly what it's been about for you this year. Feeling left out in the cold, like, every step you made, you got knocked back another, 20 feet. I don't know. You just got knocked back. You just kept getting knocked back. Just every stride you made, you felt like, am I ever going to make some traction here? And that's what it's about. Sources are saying, angels are saying, look, let me explain this to you. We've been trying to give you all the messages that we can about understanding that this is, that was a season for you, to teach you some lessons that you needed to learn. Accept that and move forward. Don't let that keep going in your head, because it's been a lot of transformations. Sacred journey. This was a journey that you had to go on to help you understand that you need to make some more strides to move forward. Because a lot of this has just been about, remembering who you are. Remember who you are, and your family, having your family around you to understand, who you are. There's been transformations in your family. It may be some family members that you had to let go of, Aries, because they were kind of not, on the same vibration that you were, and was making you feel like, that you, for some reason I want to say less than, but you know, or just that you were not doing enough. Let me just say that you were not doing enough, whatever arena that was in. But the source is saying, look, you just have to move past this. This is your free time. December is going to be all about you celebrating how far you've come. Celebrate how far you've come, because the transformation is real. The transformation is real. Just see beyond the veil of illusion. If at this point it still doesn't look quite like you have overcome a lot of these difficulties, Aries, look beyond the veil of illusion. Take all the messages that are being sent to you, and so that's trying to lighten the path, brighten the path. I think that's been like a big issue with Aries in the past, like not just technically being able to see, you know, the direction, just going in the direction and not being able to fully see where the path is taking you. But look past the veil of illusion. Look past that, because you are truly making like great strides. And I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. You know, thinking that if you have to have a certain position and be in a certain place to be happy and to feel free, that is not true. Because abundance is coming. Abundance is coming. Abundance is coming. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire into physical reality. And I think this has a lot to do with, because you are trying to do, I think you want to try new things. I think Aries is in the place of trying new things, being more creative. Okay, now I've got myself out of this hole or ditch that I was in. Now what I do, releasing the blame. Yeah, I was struggling there for a minute. Yeah, I was at a place where I was so mad at the company. I was so mad at, you know, the situation. Why me? Why is this happening to me? Now I know why this happened to me. This was to elevate me, to unbound me, because I have total look, it unbounded you. It showed you where you didn't want to be. It showed you who was for you, who was not for you. It unbounded you. So now, Aries, transformation. You have transformation all throughout this. Transformation, creativity, wholeness. It brought you to your spiritual understanding of yourself, knowing that you are the only one, Aries, that can pull yourself out of this situation. And that's what it taught you. If you knew that you would be supported no matter what you did, Aries, what would you do? And that's what you thought about. And I know this card has come out for you before, and you thought about that. Some of you are going back to school, no matter how old. Some of you are doing more creative things, art, music, expression, more of an expression of yourself, right? Which is really making you feel more of who you are, your old self. I think it's like you're getting back to your old self. Yeah, let me write that down, Aries. You getting back to that old self, getting back to the old, getting back to you, getting back to you. Yes, getting back to you. Yes, transformation, transformation, right? So you're going to go into 2020 with a new, like, you know, I'm letting go. I'm not, look, my beads just going everywhere, it don't matter. But just letting go of the things that held you back, that you are unbinding yourself from those cords of blame. Those cords of blame, you know, of why I haven't gotten this far. Well, you know what? I'm going to go further. I'm not going to let that hold me back. The things and the things that people have said and the things that I've done. I'm not going to let that hold me back. I'm not going to be just so upset about my situation and mad about it and trying to figure out whose fault this is. I'm just going to go and continue into my future. And that's what it's going to be about, because going January, like 2020, I just have the feeling it's going to be so different for everybody. You know, this year was about cleansing and getting away and cleansing away. Right. You're already doing and this says stop overthinking keep facing true north, because you are on the right path. You just have to keep going. Sometimes the path is not going to be as easy as you think it should be, of course, but keep going because you're already doing it. I think you're already in that space of, you know, going within, knowing that the answers are within you, that I can't let this misconception of reality dictate who I am, because if I look deeper, if I look further into who I am, I understand that I can do and be anything that I want to in this world. Nothing is, look, it's coming. Abundance is coming. Abundance is coming. You have really looked at, I mean, you just, the situation was just slapped in your face. Like, it was something that you could not, like, you're like, okay, it was uncontrollable, so how can you control the situation? And I'm talking about whether this was a career change, whether this was you breaking up in a relationship, whether you rethinking your relationship, whatever it was. Whatever it was, it doesn't matter, because you said to yourself, Aries, it's not about the people around me. It's about me feeling free and not feeling chained in, and not feeling chained, and not feeling like I'm in a cave and like I'm in persecution, right? So you're getting out of all of that. You're getting out of that. You're coming out of the cave with a renewed look on life. It was hard. It was super hard, but you kept the faith. You kept the faith, and abundance is coming. You kept the faith. Please don't forget about me when all those checks start rolling in from all this creative stuff, because it's bringing your wholeness back. It's bringing your wholeness back. Because you did not feel whole before. You're feeling whole again. Oh, yes. Let me write that down. You're feeling whole again. Aries, that's what it's going to be about. Feeling whole again. Feeling whole again. Because you thought you had lost it there for a minute. You thought the train has fell off the tracks. My train is not moving. What is going on? I have derailed. I don't know why I keep saying all these train terms or whatever, but I have derailed. What is going on? But you had not. You had not. You fought through it, and you are the warrior that I knew you were. This is going to transform your family. The things that you're doing is going to transform your family. The things that you're doing is going to bring happiness back, make you feel like more fulfilled, because you're going to be more creative. You're not just going to be all about work anymore. It's not just going to be all about work for you anymore. You're going to bring your creativity back. Gonna get back to that old the person you were back in the day. You know, bring some of that back. Bring some of that back, Aries. I just really feel like that's what it's going to be about for you. Just getting back to your old self. Just getting back to who you are, your whole self. I don't know why I keep saying that. I know my readings have been kind of weird for this December, but I know if it resonates with you, that's fine. Because a lot of times I said how it comes out is not how it doesn't really, it's not always going to technically make sense to me, but if you're in it, you understand it. You know what it is, right? Just know that you have made big strides, and baby, don't give up. It's always a brighter side. It's always love at the end of the tunnel for you, because Miss Arketha's here. Look, Miss Arketha is shining for you. Look, Aries, have a beautiful, beautiful Christmas and a beautiful New Year. I'm going to leave it at that for you. You are getting back to that old self. Getting back to that old self of yours. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay? All right. I'm going to just leave you with all the peace, love, and tranquility that my little heart can muster, Aries. Because I love you. And I hope you have a beautiful Christmas, a beautiful New Year. And until 2020, until next time, I'm going to say namaste, beautiful ones. Sending love and light. Sending love.